Okay, guys, this is Cheese. Uh, I want to show you guys what my living, my interior of my tent is like. This is my home. This is my house, my little compact house. Um, to give you an idea of what the size is. Or by the way, this phone makes interior look a lot smaller than it actually is. It's actually quite spacious. It's about 36 square feet inside. The base is much larger, but as you go up top, it's smaller because it's like a triangular, sort of like a pyramid shape, like a dome. But here, this is what it looks like from one corner of the tent. That's ventilation there. That's another ventilation over there. My blanket, I have three layers of two blanket and one bed sheet to give some level of cushion and insulation. That's my pillow, my blanket here. This is my top blanket. It's getting a little cool in here at night. Temperature has gone down some, but it's gonna get hot again. But it's not gonna be as bad as last week. That's my front view. That's my living room. It's covered by tarp, so there's no water doesn't get in here in the living room area. That's where I eat. That's the my secondary storage tent, which has been damaged because the raccoons came and tore up the top. I don't know how they did it with their teeth or claws, but that tent is not strong. It's a cheapo $30 tent. They hopped in and stole my food multiple times. I tried to patch it, and I did, but they tore it up again and broke inside. But only to find out there was no food anymore because I took out the food and put it in my car. So there's nothing for them. They just wasted their energy to go in there. Yeah, I don't store food in here anymore. I mean, in my living place anymore. When at night, all food is in my car because of these raccoons keep getting into my food. Only thing I have in the storage tent is canned food, which they don't take. They don't take canned food and rice. But everything else like ramen, cat food, and any other food that is not contained in a can, they get to them. My cat is ready to take a piece right now. This is everything is done inside. Her life is inside the tent. She never goes outside because she has been neutered many years ago. She can't go outside and she's afraid, and she's already bond. She made a bond to this tent. Whenever I try to take her out of the tent, she tries to go back into my tent. She's bonded to this tent now. And everything is done in here. She take a piece and then comes out, shake her feet, and then eat. There's her food, her treat, water, and some of my stuff, my medicine, refreshment. my IDs, car key, cables, miscellaneous stuff. This tent is it's a very high quality tent. As I mentioned before, this is a Snugpak bunker shelter, tactical bunker shelter. I got it for good price on Amazon for $289. The retail price turned out to be that the retail price for this is going around $400+ because Snugpak Scorpion 3, which is a little bit smaller than this one, the retail is going for $400, although you can get it much cheaper on Amazon. So this is probably worth about over $400 retail MSRP. This is the only tent that I spent money on because this is where I'm going to be living permanently for long term. I need protection, I need durability, I need reliability, which is why I spend money on only on this tent. Everything else is cheap. I spent very little money on just to sustain my life here in the wilderness. I don't even have money to buy a new chair. That chair is broken. The back support is broken. So now I have no back support there. And that's a $20 chair that I've been using for years. I don't even have money to buy a table. Would be nice to have a picnic table. You know, those white table, long, like 6-foot table. That would be nice. But I'm living with that. That's just a box and a picture frame on top, using it as a tabletop. I would like to get a better table though, because it really helps me, but I don't know. For right now, Jesus doesn't want me to buy a table. Stick with what I have and go through pain and long suffering. It's for His purpose. It's for His needs, for His kingdom. Because it saves other souls. People that haven't come to God yet. All over the world. It's hard to explain, hard to understand here on earth, but all things will be explained in heaven, and we will come to understanding immediately. Why this is that and why this is so. But no, just to be clear, I want to be clear. Jesus told me it was not His will. Jesus told me not to move out to the wilderness. Okay? He wanted me to stay in the apartment and continue to go through hard times, go through torture, go through pain with the job, to try to keep up with the job and make rent payment. He wanted me to stay in the apartment. That was His will, but I couldn't do it. It's been so painful. I couldn't keep up. It's been years going on. It's been going on for years. I couldn't keep up. And because I keep losing jobs, I owe so much money. I can't pay rent. I had no choice but to move out to the wilderness. I have no choice. That's why I'm over here. I didn't come here because Jesus told me to. No. But going through pain and suffering is given. It's something that I have to go through. I didn't make this up. I'm not trying to find ways to have pain. No, I don't want to. I want to live comfortably. I want to live, enjoyably, comfortably. But this is what I'm going through. because Jesus is giving me hard times as pain and fast offering. It's the truth, guys. You know, I didn't choose to do this. I just have no choice but to be out here. But Jesus is still with me. He's guiding me. You know, it's not the end of the world. Game is not over because you fall, because you make mistakes. We all do. We are all sinners. But Jesus loves us. That's why, you know, He continues to guide me and be with me. I'm kind of surprised because all the raccoons search and rob my place, try to, you know, find food. Now, like I said, there's no more food, but raccoons, even though they damaged my storage tent, they don't touch my main tent. My tent right here, this tent. I don't know why. They didn't even leave a scratch. They don't bust in at night. I don't know, maybe because I'm in here with the cat, because I'm in here. Maybe because they're afraid of humans. I don't know. But what about those times when when the tent is unattended? You know, when I'm gone for a little bit, you know, for work or for whatever. I mean, these raccoons are active at night. I don't know. I prayed to Jesus the first couple days. I was afraid because of wild animals. I didn't know what animals that I would be running into. I had no idea at that time. You know, maybe other dangerous, vicious animals out there. So I pray to Jesus that to protect me, and especially I pray to Jesus not to have any animals to break into my place, my main tent, because this tent is expensive. I don't want them to damage my tent. I don't really care if they come and bite me. I'm more concerned about my tent and my cat. I want that security, that protection. Because this tent is expensive. It's expensive to replace, to repair. You know? I'm afraid. I'm not so afraid about myself. It's the tent. I just don't want them to touch my tent. But I think Jesus sent angels to station my tent, guarding my tent, like the entrance here and there, to protect it so that no animals can come through to break in. It's truth. The angels are really active. They are at work everywhere around people. And they're for the good. They protect us. And they protect your house. These angels are protecting me. I believe so. Because I prayed to Jesus about it. You know? All this, it's been almost a month. And my tent has not been touched. I mean, it's very durable. I mean, this is not easy to scratch anyway because it's like scratch proof, scratch resistant. These materials are very, very strong, the outside and the inside too. But still, if they wanted it, they could easily break inside. It would be a piece of cake. But it hasn't happened all this time. It's been a month. I thank Jesus for it, and I rely on Him for protection and for protecting my cat. Okay, I think that's about it. It's a little long video, but wanted to show you my inside living life of tent, what it looks like. It's pretty spacious, like I said. It's about 36 square feet. So I have no trouble with the size. I'm comfortable here. Alright guys,